Imagine a world where we don't Google things. Strange, right? But did you know that the world's most popular search engine almost had a completely different name? Let's rewind to the mid-90s. It was a time when the internet was still in its infancy, and finding information online was a bit like searching for a needle in a haystack. Back in 1996, Larry Page and Sergey Brin, two bright-eyed PhD students at Stanford University, embarked on a mission to revolutionize how we search the web. They developed a search engine called Backrub. So, why a Backrub? The name might sound quirky, but it had a clever rationale behind it. The name was inspired by the search engine's unique approach to ranking web pages. Instead of just scanning for keywords, Backrub analyzed the web's backlinks to understand how websites were interconnected. Think of it like evaluating the credibility of a research paper by looking at how many other papers cite it. Essentially, Backrub was giving the web a metaphorical backrub by evaluating the links pointing to each site. As innovative as Backrub was, Larry and Sergey soon realized that the name didn't quite capture the grand vision they had. They needed something that conveyed the vast, almost infinite amount of information their search engine could handle. Enter the concept of a googol, a mathematical term for the number 1 followed by 100 zeros. A googol represents an unfathomably large number, symbolizing the endless possibilities of the web. They decided this was the perfect metaphor for their search engine's capability. So, they decided to name their search engine after this concept to reflect their mission to organize a seemingly infinite amount of information on the web. But here's where it gets interesting. When they went to register the domain name, they made a happy little mistake. Instead of Google, they ended up with Google. It was a serendipitous error, and just like that, Google was born. The name Google not only stuck, but it also became synonymous with searching the web. It's hard to imagine it being called anything else now, isn't it? Over the years, Google has evolved from a simple search engine to a tech giant that dominates various aspects of our digital lives. From maps and email to artificial intelligence and self-driving cars, Google's influence is everywhere. Let's take a moment to appreciate how this name change impacted the brand's identity. Google is catchy, easy to remember, and it even became a verb in our everyday language. People don't say, "Look it up online," they say, "Google it." This linguistic impact is a testament to the power of a good name and a strong brand. Furthermore, the name Google reflects the company's mission statement, to organize the world's information and make it universally accessible and useful. This mission has driven every innovation and product they have launched over the years. Another interesting aspect is the visual evolution of the Google logo. From its humble beginnings with a simple, colorful typeface to the sleek, modern design we see today, each iteration of the logo has retained the playful essence that the name Google evokes. Google's journey from Backrub to becoming a household name is a fascinating example of how a vision, coupled with a bit of serendipity, can shape the future. It teaches us that sometimes, a simple mistake can lead to a brand name that's memorable, impactful, and iconic. So there you have it, from Backrub to Google. It's amazing how a small change in a name, a simple mistake, can lead to such a massive impact on the world. Next time you're Googling something, you'll remember the quirky history behind that simple search bar. If you enjoyed this video, give it a thumbs up, and don't forget to subscribe for more interesting stories.